We're going to start making sure our spring brakes are engaged. Both the valves are out. We're going to do a safe start. Depress the clutch all the way down. Make sure the shifter's in neutral. We're going to turn the ignition key until the engine starts. We're going to immediately look at our oil pressure. We see the oil pressure is rising within 2 seconds. It's now above 20 psi, so we know we're within manufacturer specifications. That's working properly. Okay? So now we're going to release the clutch nice and slow, and I'm making sure it's in neutral still. Now we need to get to our governor cutoff pressure with our air system. So I'm going to speed up the engine until 1500 RPM, and we're going to build pressure until the governor cutoff should be between 120 and 140, which we're really close. We're going to wait on the sneeze to make sure it's full. Okay, we heard the sneeze. We're above 130, so we know we're within manufacturer specifications between 120 and 140. Now we need to charge the trailer brakes before we move on. So now we're going to release the spring brakes on the trailer and allow the air to fill the trailer up. Again, we're going to raise the RPM up to speed the process up. 1500 RPM. 1500 on a warm engine, 1000 on a cold engine. Pressure again between 120 and 140 psi. We know that that's working as manufacturer specifications. Now I'm going to clutch in the clutch all the way down, place it in gear. To get it in gear, I'm going to release the tractor parking brake. I've already released the trailer parking brake. I'm going to shut the truck off. Once the truck stops, I'm going to turn the key back on. I'm releasing the clutch. I'm going to let all the gauges settle. Once the gauges have settled, I'm going to do my apply hold test. I'm going to put pressure on the brake, service brake. So when I do that, I'm going to lose an initial amount of air, but once it settles, I'm going to hold it for 1 minute, and we're going to see that we lose no more than 4 psi within that 1 minute. Will you time me?
Gotcha. Start.
We've held the service brake for a minute now, and we have not lost more than 4 psi, so we know the air system's holding air. Now we're going to fan or pump down the service brake until the low air warning system comes on. It should come on before 55 to 60 psi. So now I'm going to fan it down until our low air warning light comes on. Our low air warning light has come on. It's operating as designed. It's within 50 to 60 psi. So now we're going to continue on our air leak test, and we're going to fan the brakes down and check our trailer and tractor protection valves. The trailer and tractor protection valves should pop out between 20 and 45 psi. We'll continue fanning them down now. Both my trailer and tractor protection valves have popped out between 20 and 45 psi, which indicates they're working as designed. Now we're going to do another safe start. Both of our brakes have engaged. We saw that happen. We're going to put it in neutral. Depress the clutch all the way to the floor. Start the truck. Immediately watching for oil pressure. Okay, our oil pressure is coming up within a couple of seconds, so we know that's working as designed. Up to 20 psi now, so it's at manufacturer specs. We're going to check that the shifter's in neutral one more time before we come off the clutch. Coming off the clutch nice and easy. Now we got to build our air pressure back up to governor cutoff again. So we're going to speed it up, 1500. So now that we're over 100 psi, I'm going to engage my trailer brakes or release my spring brakes on my trailer in order to fill the entire trailer full of air. And we're continue at 1500 until I reach my governor cutoff pressure. Okay. So now we've reached our governor cutoff pressure again. It's between 120 and 140 psi. We know that's working properly, so we're going to move on to our tug test. I've already released my trailer brakes, so I'm testing my tractor brakes. I'm going to clutch it in, put it into second gear. I'm going to come off the clutch nice and easy until I feel it tug. And that's all we're checking for. The brakes are holding on the tractor. So now we need to reverse this, set our trailer brakes, release our tractor brakes, and test our trailer brakes. So I'm going to tug against those. Okay, we tugged against those. Now we know our trailer brakes are holding. We're going to release both of them. Got them both released. And we're going to come off the clutch and we're going to get about 5 miles an hour. Okay, clutch it in, brake kind of hard. You want to see if the steering wheel jerks left or right to make sure there's no jerkiness. If it jerks left or right, there's a problem with the brakes and we need to get someone to look at it. Put it back in neutral, set our parking brakes and our trailer brakes, shut the truck off, and that concludes our air leakage test.